Once upon a time, I used to want to be the Beverly Hills Cop. I did. Hey, Eddie Murphy! I got a lot to do. It's been a crazy week. Here's an update for you. Here's where I've been, and all that jazz. Still at the same distillery that I've been at. Having a good time. Learning a lot. Putting a lot of work in. Confidence is growing. Good stuff, good stuff. Just had an AC theory test on RC circuits. And we are now moving into the next phase of RLC. We're getting ready to wrap up the second year, and everything is revving up for the AC theory with the RLCs, and then I've got codology, and then I've got rigging, which is the next hands-on class. I think I've touched on that before. It's just where you're basically hoisting loads out on the construction site. We got to pass rigging, and we got to know like 21, 22 hand signals. You know, like that's a hand signal. This is another hand signal. You know, something like that, something like this. Unless you're actually involved in it, you're not really gonna know what that means. It's kind of like the whole baseball gag where they're doing like the hand signals and stuff, trying to send secret coded messages for what the base runner is gonna do and all of that stuff. And back to AC theory. So with RLC circuits, hey, why not just give you a little sample of what it means, right? So RLC standing for a resistor, a inductor, that's what the L stands for, and a capacitor, that's what the C stands for. And with the resistor, with AC theory, you know, AC is the sine wave. With a resistor, you've got a voltage sine wave, and you've got a current sine wave, and they are in sync. That means they're moving together. And then once you get to an inductor, the inductor is a coil that resists the change in current. So that resistance that's going against the current, it delays the current. So it pushes the current back, or makes the current lag the voltage sine wave by 90 degrees. And then when you have a capacitor, it does the opposite. The capacitor is a device that charges and discharges with voltage. So because of that, when the current is flowing, or when I should say the electricity hits the capacitor device, the capacitor is a device, whatever. Anyways, yeah, once it hits the capacitor, the voltage has to charge up, and then it discharges. Well, meanwhile, the current's just flowing right on through. So the current will then lead the voltage in the case of a capacitor by 90 degrees. Hey, it's a little nerd talk, right? I just can't be goofy all the time. Gotta prove to y'all that I am doing the things that I say that I'm doing. Yeah, we're getting into RLC circuits. So there's the theory side of it, where we just gotta know the relationships of things, right? And you've got this circuit, and then you've got frequency, and you turn frequency up, and then what happens with all of this stuff? You gotta do all the math formulas and get the concepts down in the formula, and then we have the hands-on aspect where we have to go to a lab with these old, like 1960 looking, they call them trainers. They're just boxes with hookups that you can take these little leads and you can stick them in, and then you've got like this part that simulates a step down transformer. It's really low voltage. You've got coils that you can simulate so that you can get in there with a meter and you can hook up a circuit, and then you say, hey, I have an RLC circuit in this trainer. And if I turn the power on, let me read what happens to the current. So let me stick my meter over here, or let me check the voltage, or there's this device called an oscope where you can view the waves of voltage. So yeah, it's all pretty cool stuff. So this is where I'm at. Hey, I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day. I had a great Mother's Day weekend. I would have dropped this video yesterday, but I was out celebrating Mother's Day with my mom. Thought I was gonna say mommy. No, I'm a grown man. I don't say mommy. In my heart, she's my mommy, but I don't say those words. Don't ask me what I got from my mom. Don't ask me what I got from my wife. She got all the love that I can give her in the world. That's what she got. You know what I'm saying? My mom got some flowers that my wife got. She works with the florist. And then her mom got flowers. And then my wife baked a peach cobbler for her mom, my mother-in-law, and then my mom. So if you ask, Philip, what'd you do for your moms on Mother's Day? Nothing. I just showed up and I ate food. Told them I loved them and hugged them and all that stuff. What'd you do for your wife? Don't worry about what I did for my wife. Just know that I showed up and I loved them and I hugged them. So that's the update for this week. I might be dropping more videos a little bit later, getting more into the nerdy stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching and take care.